Welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, hello, my name is Virginia, and I am a working mom that's simply trying to juggle life. Today, I'm going to take you along as I clean, decorate, and do some cooking for this fall season that is approaching us. And if you didn't know, fall is actually one of my favorite seasons. I love how the weather starts to cool off, and there's so many fun activities and comforts that come with the season. After doing some shopping for the upcoming birthday parties, baby shower, Felicity's arrival, along with the weekend tasks of laundry and other things, this living room has become a disaster within 2 days, believe it or not. And so I am so excited to just do a whole reset, a deep cleaning of this living room, getting it nice and decorated to get those cozy and comforting vibes for this fall season. And the kids are so excited to see the decorations come up that they have volunteered to help me, so it should go really fast with their help. First thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pick up everything and put it where it goes. And then we are going to go ahead and do some deep cleaning and decorating for fall. Okay, so I have my 2 helpers here who are going to help me, hopefully. So you guys are going to start off by picking up your things, right? For me, cleaning is such a self-care activity. It just really allows me to feel like I have a clean slate, refresh, re-energize, and a new area to work in. And so as I get started here with this cleaning and organizing, I invite you to go ahead and complete a task in your home, whether it's putting laundry in your wash or picking up something that has been laying around in your living room for ages and needs to get home, or if it is washing the dishes, making the bed, completing one task. And it's going to make you feel so much better, believe me. Now you're going to see the children really involved throughout this entire video, and that's because they are honestly little helpers that really enjoy being part of whatever it is that I'm doing, whether it's cleaning, cooking, decorating. They love to do it all, and whenever they volunteer, I just allow them to participate in whatever it is that I am doing. There's always something that they're able to do, and it might not be perfect, it might take a lot longer, but they are learning such valuable skills that they could take on later in life into their families. Putting away all the spring and summer decor, I then went ahead and gave everything a nice wipe down, just so that the surfaces were fresh and ready to go for the fall decor. Now what I like to do with my decor is I really like to reuse some of the items that I have, and I do like to purchase some new items here and there, but for the most part I really enjoy using what I already had. I love being able to create memories with the items I have, and for the kids to remember, like, oh wow, that was our pumpkin, or look, that's my first picture from the pumpkin patch. It just brings a lot of memories to them, and so I feel like it's always important to use those items that you have that bring so much memories to you and your family. Don't worry about buying new items every time. and focus on the meanings that the items you already have to your family. If you're wondering what the children are doing going back and forth, they are actually decorating. They are getting all the pumpkins out and putting them all over the house. Now, I did tell them I may have to move some around just to make sure that we have enough for all of our home, but they did a pretty good job and I only had to change a few around. As I clean each section of the room, I also like to make sure I do some really good organization and decluttering of the area as well. I feel like when my home is clean and less cluttered, it just allows my mind to be more at ease. Have you ever noticed that when you pull out your decorations and when you're decorating, there's always a little mess that's created on your ground from the decorations, whether it is dust from storing them or just little pieces that fall off? Well, that is why I'm re-vacuuming, to make sure I get all those little pieces before moving on to the next thing. Next, I'm going to go ahead and deep clean the furniture piece that we use the most, which is this couch. And I'm going to go ahead and vacuum all the crumbs and all the little pieces that are always being left over. I don't know how it gets so dirty, but it does. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on the cushions and give it a really nice wipe down, because the kids are always jumping on it, putting their little dirty hands, and you can imagine how stained it gets. So I love being able to just wipe it down and know that it's actually clean. even though the children helped me shake the rug, you can only imagine how good that was. And to make sure that I get everything out of it, I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice vacuum. I really love this little 3-tin container that I found during the summertime, and I am switching out the flowers from the little lavender pieces that I had to these little fall flowers that I already had, and it's just a simple little change. I also have some mason jars in a dining table area that I also like to change the flowers from season to season. I am now going to go ahead and move on to the messiest section of the entire house, and this dining table that has collected all the items that we had purchased for the birthday parties, the baby shower. There's some fall decorations, decoration from Easter, previous decorations, and the list can go on. And so I am just going through everything, sorting everything out, throwing away what needs to be thrown out, and putting everything back in its home. And if it doesn't have a home, finding a home for it. And if I can't find one, then it's either donated or put in the trash. So it did take me a while for this little part, but I am so glad that when I was done, everything was in its proper home or in its new home. Now that I have completed the living room and dining room area, I am now going to go ahead and focus on the kitchen. And I'm going to start off by doing the task I hate the most, which is honestly washing dishes. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like washing dishes. I do it every day and it's a very annoying task. But I'm getting it done so that I can focus on the things I really do enjoy, which are cleaning, organizing, and decorating. I am now going to go ahead and move on to wiping down these cabinets. Now, I don't know what it is. I think it's just they're white and they're old, and so you could really see the stains on these cabinets. And the children are always helping me with meal prepping and cooking, and so you can only imagine the little hands that leave a bunch of little handprints all over them. And so I like to give them a nice wipe once a week, and especially when I am going to do some decorating. Like I have been mentioning throughout the video, the children are very involved in the kitchen, and to make sure I get all the crumbs and have a good clean slate, I'm going to go ahead and just put my disinfectant spray, give it a nice scrub, and then wipe down the counters so that it is ready to go for the next meal. This year I did not purchase very much for the fall, and everything I really purchased can be found in this little area, ironically. I got the orange pot holders. I found this really cute mug that says I'll meet you at the pumpkin patch, the 3-tier pumpkins, some hand towels, and this spatula that you see here. The second dirtiest area in this entire house is this wall and trash can. I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming the kids are playing basketball with the trash can because there's always splatters on this wall from the trash, along with splatters all over the actual trash can. And so I'm going to give both of them a nice scrub and wipe down. To finish up in the kitchen, I'm going to go ahead and wipe down their little snack/art table and also sweep the entire floor. Today's day 2, and we're going to go ahead and make some yummy pumpkin oatmeal cookies. So I have my 2 little helpers here who are going to help me, and let's see how they turn out. We have no clue, but we will let you know. To make these pumpkin oatmeal cookies, I'm going to have the kids start off by mixing all the dry ingredients. Now, I have pre-measured everything because it gets a little complicated with little helpers. If it was just me by myself trying to bake these cookies, I honestly would not pre-measure. I would just measure as I go. But here everything is measured. I will attach the recipe below so you know the exact measurements, but Ignatius is going to go ahead and add the baking soda to the bowl, and then Lucecita is going to go ahead and add the salt that it asks for. Now, it's a little tricky with having the kids bake, especially because they both want to be so involved. So we have a rule that we alternate, and they get to alternate on mixing as well. Next, we're going to go ahead and add the cinnamon. While Lucy mixes all the dry ingredients, I'm going to go ahead and have Ignatius start mixing the butter with the brown sugar and the regular sugar. Now, I should have had this butter a lot softer because it was really hard to mix, but he did a really good job of mixing it together with some help, of course. Once all the dry ingredients were mixed, Lucecita went ahead and cracked an egg and mixed it up with the vanilla extract. All the wet ingredients were then mixed with the dry ingredients, along with the pumpkin puree, the oatmeal, and the chocolate chips we decided to add. Following, the cookie dough was placed in the refrigerator for 20 minutes while I turned on the oven at 350 to preheat. Once the cookie dough was nice and chilled, the children sampled it to make sure it was just right for our cookies. Oh. We're going to get a scoop of the cookie dough. I'm going to put it right there, and then we're going to, hold on, don't touch it. And then with our little thing, we're going to squish it down like that. Oh, take it off, put it in there. Make sure it doesn't break, like that, okay? cookies cool off, we're gonna go ahead and get started on our pumpkin spice hot chocolate to go along with these yummy fall cookies. To make this delicious pumpkin hot chocolate, you are first going to go ahead and pour 1 cup of milk into your saucepan and mix it with all the spices so that it will have a nice foundation for your pumpkin hot chocolate. You are going to put in there 1 to 2 tablespoons of brown sugar depending how sweet you want it. And then you are going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/8 teaspoon of ginger and nutmeg. At the end, you're going to add a pinch of cloves and then also a pinch of salt. Once it's nice and mixed together, you can add 1 to 2 tablespoons of your pumpkin puree and just let it boil. I would continually stir so it doesn't stick to the pan or burn. But once it's nice and boiled, then you're going to go ahead and add a 1/2 cup of the semi-sweet chocolate chips. And that is what's going to give the nice chocolatey flavor to your hot chocolate. So I recommend putting the whole 1/2 cup, but if you don't have a sweet tooth like us, then I would pour less than that. You are then going to go ahead and serve your hot chocolate and add whatever toppings you wish to add. We really like whipped cream and sprinkles on ours, so that is what I did. I added some yummy whipped cream on the top and added some fall colored sprinkles to get into the holiday spirit. Now that the pumpkin oatmeal cookies were nice and cool, I just put them in this little pie dish so that we could go ahead and sample them. Try one of the cookies. Tell me what you think. They're yummy. What about you, Ignacio? Do you like them? Okay, let's see here. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're not too pumpkin-y. They're very soft. They're not hard. And even though it didn't call for chocolate chips, it was a good thing we added them because it just makes the flavor even better. What do you like about it, Lucy?
It tastes like chocolate dinosaur.
Tastes like chocolate. Okay, let's try. Lucy, did you like your hot chocolate? It's really hot.
After this, I want more.
It's not too pumpkin-y. And you can taste the hot chocolate. It tastes like that Mexican abuelita hot chocolate, but with a little pumpkin in it, which is just perfect for us because we're not really pumpkin-y people. You like it, Luz? And she loves it, so it's definitely good. What about you, Ignatius? Let's blow it on.
Yeah.
Go ahead and try it. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you liked the video, please press the like button. And if you would like to see more content like this, subscribe. See you next time.